Good morning everybody, and thank you very much for watching another one of my reviews. Today I am here with the gorgeous Momose MJ, so that's Momose Jazz 5 strings 2 version 2 in white blonde and with the maple neck. So the loop I just recorded, the chords were recorded with both pickups full up and the tone full up as well, and the bass line is recorded on the front pickup only with the tone halfway down. What I'm going to do is just double up the bass line high up on the fretboard here, and for that I'm going to use the rear pickup halfway down. Okay. And I'll just continue by taking some solos on the rear pickup with this all the way. Yeah, I'm going to turn the volume down or add an effect to the backing so it goes more into the background. Okay. So now we're on the rear pickup with the tone right down. So that is just a rear pickup tone right down. Let's turn it halfway up. Let's turn the tone right up now. So you get an idea there of the tonal variety on the rear pickup, and from the bass line in the recording you could hear what it's like on the front pickup. Now I'm just going to play a little bit on the front pickup. So front pickup for slap there, and that was halfway down. full up. I'm talking about the tone here. So, and then finally full up, tone halfway down for some slap. Well, anyway, there you go. You get the idea of what it can sound like. It has, it's a very basic setup circuit-wise. It's just a traditional jazz bass, passive jazz bass circuit, but it does have the Momose handmade, hand-wound pickups. So they actually wind these at the factory there, and they're done with a vintage wind for 60s or 70s sounds. These pickups are the Utah JV pickups, and the circuitry is just simply as I illustrated. It's just 2 volumes, front, rear, and your master tone, and that's it. Very simple. Construction wise, like I said, you've got a 1-piece maple neck, 21 fret fretboard that is inlaid with beautiful walnut inlays. I don't know if you can see that there, if I put that nice and close up, and the fretwork is sublime. Fantastic fretwork, gorgeous. You've got the white blonde finish there, and you've got the high-end high mass Goto bridge, and you've got the high-end small footprint GB11W tuning heads, which have torque adjustment as well, by Goto. It's an extremely well balanced instrument. It doesn't weigh all that much. This one's about 4.3 kilos. And tone wise, you know, it doesn't have a series or parallels boost function because it's more of a traditional kind of instrument. You know, that's what Momose it generally does. Momose produces high-end traditional jazz basses and P basses. Some of them have more traditional bridges than this. This one's slightly more modern, the Momose original series, and then you got the vintage series as well, which has more kind of vintage style bridge and tuning heads. Which I think the tuning heads on the vintage style, the bridge I forget the names of the bridges, but it's not a high mass bridge on the vintage series. So this is a Momose original series, and you'll notice that the headstock is a very unique shape. It has this stylized cutaway here, which is like a stylized M. Very cool indeed. It's a very cool instrument. It's beautiful. It sounds great. know, it's even response all the way up. I'll just play up the B string as far as I can go. You can hear that it'll play every note up there without a buzz. Same on the E string. All of them. It's perfect. Construction wise, beautiful, very, very high grade. It's a pleasure to play. You can really dig in, or you can. You've got enough. You've got enough. The action is just perfect. It's just the way it came set up out of the box. Very nice. And you've got string through options here. They've strung it at the factory. The lower 3 strings is body through, and the D and G are top loaded there. I guess that's for resonance and also the action. Which is super smooth. Yep, there you go. You know, I swear Divisor produce some of the best necks in the industry, and that's probably why a lot of high-end makers go to them for OEM. But you know, that's the thing. Their own, I keep saying, their own brands, Bacchus and Momose, STR, they are all just as good as the OEM that they make. So you know, but because they're not famous brands, they're not charging anywhere near as much money. So that's you know, I would buy a Bacchus or a Momose over a Sadowski, for example, because it costs half the price, and the construction is on a par. Maybe the circuit is maybe not quite as good, but you know, if you really wanted to, you could always upgrade the circuit. We also offer that at the factory as well. If you do want to put in a different pair of pickups and a different preamp, it's a possibility too, even with Momose. So Bacchus and Momose or STR will do that. You know, there's an upcharge for it, but it's not much. Anyway, if you have any questions about Momose, Bacchus, STR, Dragonfly, Atelier Z, any of these great handmade Japanese brands, yeah, anything Japanese made that you're interested in, give me a holler. Thanks for watching.